In this video, we are going to talk about the best 15 places to visit in Italy. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. You're probably aware that there are a plethora of fantastic explanations why Italy is such a fantastic vacation destination. It is a country with one of the best cuisines in the world, world-class wine, and a long and varied history, all of which combine to make it an extremely fascinating place to visit. One of the key reasons why so many people travel to Italy for vacation is because it is breathtakingly beautiful. Everywhere you go in Italy, you'll see beautiful scenery and charming city scenes, from its spectacular coastline to its towering mountains. Of course, some places in Italy are more stunning than others, so if you're planning your next trip, you'll want to know where to look for the most beautiful spots. Here is a list of some of Italy's most stunning locations to assist you. Number 15. Cinque Terre. Cinque Terre is a group of 5 villages that hug the rugged Italian Riviera coastline and are becoming increasingly popular tourist destinations. Colorful homes, small but spectacular beaches, and charming harbors can be found in each of these 5 villages: Monterosso al Mare, Vernazza, Cornelia, Riomaggiore, and Monarola. These villages were once very isolated, but in recent years they have become much more accessible to tourists. Despite the increased number of tourists visiting Cinque Terre, the region has managed to maintain its authentic Italian feel. Along with admiring the village's beauty, you can try some of the delicious seafood that Cinque Terre is known for, as well as its signature sauce, pesto. Number 14. Dolomites. The Dolomites are best known as a winter destination for skiers and snowboarders, but they are still a great place to visit any time of year. The imposing height of this impressive mountain range, which is part of the northern Italian Alps, will take your breath away, but it is not the only natural scenery to see here. The Dolomites area is home to swaths of lush green forests and valleys, deep gorges, and frozen glaciers, as well as a variety of charming towns and villages scattered throughout, such as Belluno, the Dolomites Gateway, and Murano, a wonderful spa town that was once a favorite of popular literary figures such as Ezra Pound and Franz Kafka. Number 13. Amalfi Coast. The Amalfi Coast, another Italian destination that perfectly mixes relaxation and adventure, has long been one of the most popular destinations for visitors to Italy. The Amalfi Coast is a string of delightful towns that all overlook the sparkling Tyrrhenian Sea and stretches of sandy beaches. It is known as one of the most beautiful regions in the south of Italy. It is especially well known for its scenic coastal drive, and many visitors choose to rent a car and spend their vacation driving through the various villages. While this may be sufficient for some, there are numerous other activities available. Taking a boat trip to see the breathtaking coastline from the water is strongly recommended. Then, when you've had your fill of admiring the scenery, you can explore the region's many historical places, shopping opportunities, and delicious restaurants. Number 12. Rome. Rome's inclusion on this list should come as no surprise given that it is Italy's capital. However, it is undoubtedly one of Italy's most beautiful locations. Rome, a city steeped in history, is home to a plethora of architectural marvels that you can marvel at and admire. The Colosseum, a massive amphitheater that hosted gladiator battles and war reenactments, is perhaps the most notable of these. The Trevi Fountain, Vatican City, the Pantheon, the Roman Forum, and the Spanish Steps are just a few of the many sights to see in Rome. In Rome, there is something breathtaking and astounding around every corner. Number 11. Florence. Florence, the birthplace of the Renaissance and absolute paradise for architecture and art lovers, is regarded as one of the most beautiful cities in the world, let alone Italy. The Duomo, the majestic cathedral with its impressive dome, is the city's crowning jewel. It was a revolutionary feat of engineering at the time of its completion. It is, however, far from the only beautiful structure in Florence. You'll find centuries-old homes, ornate fountains, and cobblestone streets anywhere you go in the city. It really feels like you've stepped back in time. Number 10. Venice. Venice and beauty appear to be associated with each other, since it is a favorite of many a romantic couple. You could easily spend a couple of weeks just strolling around Venice and taking it all in, with its famous canals, iconic gondolas, magnificent architecture, and numerous bridges. The city's main attractions include St. Mark's Square and Basilica, the Doge's Palace, the Bridge of Sighs, the Grand Canal, and Piazza San Marco. but getting lost in the labyrinth of streets and alleyways and seeing where you end up is one of the most enjoyable aspects of visiting Venice. Number 9. Verona. Verona, famous for being the setting of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, is located not far from Venice and has recently become a popular destination for travelers looking to avoid the crowds in Venice. The wonderful thing about Verona is that it combines the romance and beauty of Venice with the long history of Rome and Florence. Many visitors come to see Juliet's balcony, but there are many other incredible sights to see here, including the Arena, a 2,000-year-old amphitheater that still hosts concerts and activities, Castelvecchio, and Verona Cathedral. Number 8. Como Lake. You can't go wrong with Lake Como if you want a stunning Italian destination that is also one of the most upscale in the world. After all, George Clooney is an ardent supporter, so it must be nice. The lake itself is the country's deepest and most famous, attracting a large number of Italian and international visitors each year. And this isn't a new phenomenon. Lake Como has been drawing visitors since the Roman era. Despite this, the region has remained unspoiled by mass tourism and maintains its old-world charm. Number 7. Porto Santo Stefano. Porto Santo Stefano is another lovely seaside town in Monte Argentario, which is sometimes referred to as the Forgotten Corner of Tuscany, the Maremma area. The largest town in the city, Porto Santo Stefano, has everything a port town might want, including a picturesque harbor, a chic marina packed with luxury yachts, and bustling streets. The impressive Forteza Spagnola, a 16th-century Spanish fort that now houses several interesting museums, including the Museum of the Masters of the Axe and Submerged Memories, an exhibit of underwater archaeological discoveries, is the town's dominant feature. Number 6. Patigliano. Patigliano, one of Italy's best-kept secrets, is a lovely village in the beautiful Tuscany region that truly encapsulates the Italian spirit and essence. Patigliano is known for its old Jewish quarter, which has earned it the nickname, Little Jerusalem. It has a lovely mediaeval middle. A restored 16th-century synagogue, dye works, ritual baths, and kosher butchers can all be found in the Jewish quarter, as well as a small museum to visit. The Palazzo Orsini, a 14th-century castle that now houses a museum, a 16th-century aqueduct, and a number of lovely churches can be found elsewhere in Patigliano. You can also pay a visit to Piazza Beccarini, which offers the best views of the surrounding valley. Number 5. Alberobello. Although you may not have heard of Alberobello, a small town in the Puglia area of Italy's Heel, it is unquestionably one of the most beautiful places in the country thanks to an original architectural function. Alberobello is famous for its trulli homes, which are whitewashed, conical-roofed structures that look like they belong in a fairy tale. Trulli can be found all over Puglia, but the highest concentration is in Alberobello. You don't just get to see the outsides of these one-of-a-kind structures. Many of them are still being used as homes by the locals, while others have been converted into restaurants, guest houses, and boutiques. Number 4. Matera. Matera is not only one of Italy's most beautiful cities, but also one of its most exclusive. And if you think you've seen Matera before, you're probably right. The town has appeared in a number of Hollywood blockbusters, including Ben-Hur and Wonder Woman. Matera is a fascinating destination for a number of reasons. To begin with, it is one of the world's oldest cities, having been continuously inhabited since the Neolithic age, roughly 7,000 years. Second, the town is primarily comprised of sassi, or caves cut out of the rock to serve as shelters and homes for the locals. In reality, people continued to live in these caves until the 1950s, when the government forced them to relocate. Number 3. Sicily. Sicily is at the top of the list when it comes to stunning natural elegance. Mount Etna, one of the world's most prominent volcanoes, is the island's focal point. It is Europe's largest and most active volcano, and it offers a number of hiking opportunities to tourists. Apart from Mount Etna, Sicily is rich in natural beauty, with bright white sand beaches, rocky cliffs, and an abundance of native flora. Number 2. Sardinia. For those looking for the jet-set lifestyle mixed with charming village life, Sardinia makes an excellent choice. The main draw of Sardinia is the beaches. You would be forgiven for thinking you have landed somewhere in the Indian Ocean by how the beaches look here. There is a great mix of beach resorts and smaller, hidden-away beaches, so you will definitely find something for you. Alongside the beaches, Sardinia is also home to a number of nature reserves where you can marvel at all kinds of flora and fauna. The Maddalena Nature Reserve is known for its combination of beaches and nature trails. Number 1. Lampedusa. It may not be the most well-known of the Italian islands, but Lampedusa certainly has much going for it. Italy's southernmost island and also one of the smallest, Lampedusa nevertheless has beaches and natural scenery to rival Sicily and Sardinia, deserving its place among the most beautiful places in Italy. A major advantage of traveling to Lampedusa is the peace and quiet. If you want a vacation which includes relaxing on breathtakingly beautiful beaches, swimming in crystal clear water, and not doing much else, Lampedusa is the place for you. However, there are also a large number of hiking trails and scuba diving sites if you do fancy getting a bit active. What do you think about our video? Which one of the above you wish to visit? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications before you go. Thanks for watching.